Hey, I've got a question. Basically, there's a girl, she's a lesbian. She just came out. Her friends are kind of distant, so she's experienced awkwardness. Her mom thinks it's just a phase. I mean, I haven't really experienced any of that, so I can't really give advice on that because my mom doesn't know. Her mom thinks that it's just time for her, that she needs to find the right guy, and when she finds the right guy, it's all going to change. The thing is, she's never been in a relationship. She doesn't really have good gaydar. She doesn't know how to come about. She lives in Australia, and the schools there don't have any GSA alliances. Her mom is not understanding of the situation. So first off, you say that I love your channel and have spent hours watching your videos. I honestly appreciate that. I just make these for fun pretty much. I love the whole aspect of filming. That's why I am a film major and that's why I did editing and stuff like that. So this is not too much like you get into it and you start like editing everything and you know like just it's not like so much of graphic stuff and the kind of stuff that I do. But I love to just talk. Thank you so much for watching this. I'm so glad that it may help people and may, you know, whatnot. But I kind of do this to give back because there's times when all of us need some kind of enlightening or some advice or some words of wisdom that somebody else may say and it kind of attaches to you. It's something somebody says will make a difference. Thank you for watching them for hours, like you mentioned. If your mom is awkward about it, you can completely understand her situation. For you, it's really hard because you don't want to have to deal with awkwardness. You don't want to have to feel lonely. You want to be able to go out and find someone and be happy with them like your friends are happy. Completely understandable because that's how I am and that's how many of us are too. We don't want to have to deal with these obstacles and unfortunately we have to. The more that you overcome these obstacles, the easier it's going to be to try and do the same thing over and over again. The fact that your mom doesn't understand it, says it's a phase, most moms probably go through that with their youngins. I'm not sure. I can't say for statistical purposes, but I've heard a lot of cases and a lot of other people and a lot of other videos when I watch them that that's the case, that the mom just thinks it's a phase. They just don't understand the whole concept of it not being a phase, right? Like when you know that you're a lesbian and you know it because you don't like guys and you like girls and you're attracted to, you know, but they don't really understand that kind of thing. I understand it's easier said than done. But just kind of push it to the side for now and just realize that at least she's not kicking you out of the house. At least she's not disowning you and saying horrible things to you. You got that advantage that now your mom knows. Count 21, mom doesn't know. This is what helped me. With friends and stuff, the people that will accept you are the people who should stay in your life. Those who, once they found out, are gone or don't talk to you or are rude to you or kind of backed off, they don't have any place and they should have no place to be in your life if they're going to be so non-accepting and act weird about it. Now, there's a difference because yes, they may act weird at the beginning and then they may start to form into acceptance and stuff. That's a different story. I honestly didn't have to deal with any of that, to be honest with you guys, because most of my friends when I came out and they found out were super accepting and I had no differences to deal with. One thing that has honestly helped me besides my friend being accepting is the good thing about life and the internet is that you don't have to just resort to your friends around you. You can go on the internet and find people like all of the people on YouTube. They help a lot. I know I've gotten so much help from a bunch of people that I watch, like vlogs and stuff. There's just so many LGBT channels on here that help and give advice and do all this stuff. And that's why I want to do my little part in just at least helping some way, somehow. So I'm happy that a lot of you are writing. I'm happy that you guys are writing to me and asking me questions because it's really cool to answer them, even though I'm not like a super Dr. Phil or whatnot. But I know that hearing different stories and parts and advice and stuff is good. There's a lot of LGBT places that you can go to online that can talk and help. What has helped me, meeting people in the LGBT community, and if it's not outside, it's through, back then it was MySpace. I went on YouNow Link, that's a big LGBT Facebook. I don't have that anymore, but on there there's so many people. It's strictly LGBT pretty much, I believe. Not exactly sure on that, but everybody's gay on there, and it's so easy to just make friends and have a conversation. I know there's a lot of crazy people on there, and you shouldn't talk to strangers and blah, 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 but we're in 2011, and I mean, if somebody's gonna be a creep, don't even talk to them. But like I'm saying, like that's what helped me, was talking to other people, finding people, and not even to flirt or anything, just to be able to have a simple conversation with them, talk to them, and sometimes you could relate, and that's the thing that helps a lot of people, is relating to that, figuring out how they have done it, seeing how other people have done it, and then making a choice, working things through in their own life from what they have heard, what they have learned, and what they've seen. And as far as your gaydar, I think it will come to you as soon as you kind of develop more. It's pretty much you learn as you go, so The more you get into the LGBT and the more you know about it and the more you have experienced different things, the more your gaydar will develop, I believe. Maybe that's not true. Maybe it is. That's just how I see it. For now, develop friendships, because that's a really great way to have a conversation where you feel like you actually are supported and have someone to talk about the same kind of subjects and stuff. As far as your mom goes, just give her time, and she should give you time. I don't know how the situation is at home with you or with your parents or whatever. Time will tell. Slowly, eventually, I'm pretty sure she'll see that it's not a phase. She's gonna have to accept it no matter what, and hopefully it all goes well for you. That's pretty much it, I would say. Don't get into any sad modes. If you ever get sad, just watch anything funny, happy. I am more than sure that watching videos where you're able to see that there's more people like us, like in the LGBT community, there's huge community, huge population all over the world that is here, just like you and I, that is here to live through their days and help make the society be way more acceptable. That's a good thing about living in California, that there's a lot of accepting places around here and people are not so judgmental like they were years ago. And now it's actually beginning to be great. It's fun. It's accepting. It's nice. You can actually walk down the boulevard holding your girlfriend's hand or holding your boyfriend's hand without people judging. People will turn heads and they're always going to turn heads. Always. So don't worry about that. And about not being in a relationship, you're still young enough. You still have enough time. Relationships, if you haven't ever been in one, don't worry about it. Everything will come at its time. And when it does, you will learn step by step. It's like baby steps. They don't just get up one day and start walking, crawling, baby steps. And then once you pick up your feet and you know what you're doing. Those are my words of wisdom for tonight. And I will catch you guys later. Bye.